Thank you. Thank you, committee. Today is Tuesday, March 26th. This is the voting session for the Finance Committee. And we're going to start with consent calendar number 18. It's the blue calendar. There is one bill that we will hold for a small amendment, and that's House Bill 934. If you will take your time and look at the consent calendar and see if we can, all of these bills are in the same posture as the Senate bills. So they're all cross files. They're all in the same posture that we passed the Senate bills.
934.
That's the one we're going to hold. It's on page 3. 934 is halfway down on page 3. Pardon me? Uh-huh. All House bills that had the Senate cross files.
Wait a minute, is that?
And they all have unanimous.
That's not my bill.
Pollinator, it's cross file your bill.
No.
No. Oh, no, that's not the one you're holding. That's it. There's a different. This one is for a little amendment. House Bill 934 is going to have a small amendment. Do I have a motion yet?
Move favorable.
Second. So we had Senator Klassmeyer move favorable, Senator Hayes move second. All in favor of the consent calendar number 18, except number House Bill 934. All in favor? Unanimous vote. Thank you. So who's going to talk about the amendment? Nathan? Okay, on 934, Nathan's going to tell us about the
Yeah,
amendment.
so House Bill 934 is identical to Senate Bill 830, which passed the Senate unanimously earlier this session, but there's a technical amendment required. It's shown in the reprint, which is just the reproduction of the first and last page. So the amendment just corrects the number of years that the bill will be in effect. It doesn't alter the actual time that the bill is in effect, but corrects the total from 5 years to 6 years. So a motion favorable with amendment would be appropriate.
Second, so we had Senator Klassmeyer favorable, Senator Hayes second. So on House Bill 934, all in favor, raise your hands, please. Unanimous vote. Thank you. Okay, so next we're going to look at consent calendar number 19. Again, these are all cross files from Senate bills in the same posture as the Senate bill, and there are no exceptions or no amendments required. So take a few minutes, see if you.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor of consent calendar voting list number 19? Any opposed? Thank you very much. Okay,
20.
so Nathan's going to go next. This is when the real work starts. So we're voting list number 20, and Nathan is going to start with House Bill 76?
Yes, ma'am.
House Bill 76.
So House Bill 76 is identical to Senate Bill 18, which passed the Senate earlier this session. The bill is the one that authorizes a licensed pharmacist under specified circumstances to administer certain vaccinations to an individual as young as 7 years old and to order or administer a vaccination for influenza, COVID-19, or in response to a public health emergency to an individual who is at least 3 years old. There are no amendments and there's no fiscal impact.
I need a second. Senator Ellis seconded. Yes, you may.
Did this get amended? It's amended the same way as we did the Senate bill?
Yes,
Because you said there are no amendments. So is it because the House already amended it to correspond with what we did? Okay, all right.
Okay, all in favor of House Bill 76? Do we need to call roll? Please call the roll.
House Bill 76, Vice Chair Klausmeyer.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Reedy.
No.
No. Senator Ellis.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Washington. Yes. Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes. Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Hucci.
No.
No. Madam Chair.
Yes.
Yes. 8-2.
so the next bill is House Bill 464, which is identical to Senate Bill 795, which passed the Senate earlier this session. This is the bill that
All in favor of House Bill 464?
Next is House Bill 628, which is identical to Senate Bill 409, which passed the Senate earlier this session. This bill requires the State Board of Professional Counselors and Therapists to waive the education experience and examination requirements for licensure as a clinical marriage and family therapist for an applicant that is licensed or certified to practice in another state, territory, or jurisdiction. There are no amendments. There is no fiscal.
All in favor of House Bill 628? Do I need to call the roll? No, you're not. Senator Hayes, you okay? Unanimous vote. Thank you.
Yeah, I vote in opposition to
Yes, you can. I guess yeah, you can change your vote. It won't change the outcome. Thank you.
House Bill 76, can I change my vote to no?
Vote 7-3. Thank you.
Okay, House Bill 153 is similar to Senate Bill House Bill 153 is similar to Senate Bill 144, which passed the Senate earlier this session. The bill prohibits a healthcare provider or representative of the healthcare provider from charging a fee for providing copies of a medical record requested by an attorney representing the patient for the purpose of filing a claim regarding or appealing a denial of Social Security disability income or Social Security benefits. The House amended the bill to require an attorney to provide documentation that the attorney is representing the patient for the purpose of Social Security disability income or Social Security benefits. I understand that this is fine.
Fine, but what kind of proof? Some sort of notice of appearance or what? Like a letter from the,
It just says documentation that the attorney is representing the patient for the
Okay,
purpose,
that's
for this purpose.
I mean, I think it's fine, but I think an attorney is under professional obligation anyway, in order if they're gonna say that they represent somebody that, but it's fine.
Thank you. Thank you. And second? Okay, we have a favorable and a second on House Bill 153. All in favor? So what do we do with the Senate bill now?
So they'll likely amend the Senate bill
Okay.
to align with the House bill as you're viewing it here. Bring the bills in the same posture. So House Bill 603, this is similar to Senate Bill 571, which passed the Senate earlier this session. This is the bill that requires businesses that provide an online product reasonably likely to be accessed by children to complete a data protection impact assessment of the online product. This also has prohibitions that apply to businesses that provide online products, such as prohibiting the processing of personal data in a way that's inconsistent with the best interest of children reasonably likely to access the online product. The House amended the bill to prohibit a business from allowing a person other than the child's parent or guardian to monitor the child's activity without first notifying the child and the child's parent or guardian. Then House amendments also authorize a business to allow a child's parent or guardian to monitor the child's online activity or track the child's location without providing an obvious signal to the child when the child is being monitored or tracked. So those are the two amendments that the House put on relating to parental monitoring.
Move to conform.
Okay, we have Senator.
No, it's just there are no amendments, so it's just the motion would be to move favorable, and then the House would likely amend the Senate bill to align with.
Back to us.
Yes, to
We
concur.
just have to wait to come back and then.
Yes,
Well, we move favorable in the House bill and
Yeah.
we wait for the Senate bill to come back
Okay.
and then we'll concur.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
So we have a motion. We still have a second, Senator Kyle?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor of House Bill 603? Okay, unanimous vote.
House Bill 728 is identical to Senate Bill 705, which passed the Senate. This is the one that requires the exchange in consultation with the insurance commissioner to submit a waiver to establish a qualified resident enrollment program. And seek pass.
Favorable, do I have a second? Senator Lamb seconded. All in favor of House Bill 728, access to care? Let's call the roll.
House Bill 728 favorable, Vice Chair Klaus Meyer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Reading.
Yes.
No, Senator Ellis.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Washington. Yes, Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hershey.
Nope.
No, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Yes, 8-2.
And then House Bill 932, I think Senator Klausmeyer, you gonna-
Make a hold on that, please.
Senator Klausmeyer is going to hold 932.
so that's it for me.
We're back to phase one.
The yellow listed bills. The first bill on the list is House Bill 39. This is the one that requires, it passed the Senate, it's already passed the Senate. It requires that a residential service entity who wants to be reimbursed by Medicaid for personal assistance services, the providers must providing the services must be classified as employees. You have an amendment to the bill, which would conform it to the Senate bill by moving the effective date to January 1st, 2026.
Have a second?
Second.
Okay. All favor of House Bill 39.
Have to call the roll on this one.
Let's call the roll.
House,
First one.
House Bill 39 favorable with amendment, Vice Chair Klaus Meyer.
We're back to the front page, number one on the front page, voting list number 20, House Bill 39.
In the yellow.
House Bill 39 favorable with amendment, Vice Chair Klaus Meyer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Reading.
No.
No, Senator Ellis.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Lamb.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Hershey.
No.
No, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Yes, 8-2.
Okay, the next bill on your list did pass the Senate unanimously, but needs an amendment. This is the bill that would provide bereavement leave for state employees following the death of a child, an infant, or during a stillbirth. You have a reprint in front of you. The bill is amended to conform to the Senate bill, which did not have language in there breaking out higher education for the provisions of applying to, because it's not necessary. Also, after 3 times looking at this, once in the fall and earlier this year, the person who has responsibility for reviewing these things finally caught something, and there's a couple definitions here that don't need to be here. There's no reason to define parental bereavement leave, and we also don't define medical conditions. So the reprint in front of you strikes those. The reason why you don't have to define parental bereavement leave is simply because that's what the leave is, and it's spelled out in a few lines later. So the House will be making the same changes to their bill, so you'll have hopefully eventually identical bills.
Second, third.
All in favor of House Bill 2? Anyone opposed? Senator Hershey, are we taking roll call? Okay, we're good. Unanimous 10-0.
Okay.
There's a lump of coal in there.
Yes, thank you. I still have my gift from last year.
There's space for a lump of coal.
Okay, the next bill is House Bill 62. This is similar to Senate Bill 133, which passed the Senate. The bill extends the time for an investigation, if you recall, to be conducted, and you probably don't recall, and written decision issued from 30 days to 60 days after a complaint alleging harassment or discrimination is received from a state employee or an applicant for employment. The bill is similar. There was an amendment added in the Senate at the request of DBM, but DBM has recanted that. So the bill came over from the House without that amendment, and the House will amend the Senate bill and remove the DBM amendment, so the bill should be identical. So this would be a favorable motion if you want to pass this bill. Yeah, you voted. It's roll call.
62,
We need a roll call on this one too.
House Bill 62 favorable, Vice Chair Klausmeier.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Reedy.
No.
No, Senator Ellis.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Guile.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hershey.
No.
No, Madam Chair.
yes,
Yes, 8-2.
Okay, the next bill is House Bill 211. This is identical to Senate Bill 648. It prohibits a person from serving as a broker, contractor, and subcontractor between a contractor and a subcontractor in a state within 5 years of being convicted of various types of transgressions under the law. This will need a roll call also.
House Bill 211 favorable, Vice Chair Klausmeier.
Yep.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Reedy.
No.
No, Senator Ellis.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Guile.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hershey.
No.
No, Madam Chair.
yes.
Yes, 8-2.
Surprises now.
Okay, the next bill is House Bill 238. It's a departmental bill. It's a cross file to Senate Bill 244. You have a reprint in front of you. If you recall, this is the bill that extends the ban on smoking in indoor areas open to the public and the workplace under the Clean Indoor Air Act to include vaping. The reprint amends the bill to look like the Senate bill as it passed the Senate. So it includes a study of cigar lounges that also have liquor licenses and puts a moratorium on that for 2 years. And there was also a floor amendment clarifying offered by Senator Kagan. That's in here, as well as an additional member from the department to provide similar language to the labor and employment article, because it's MDL's responsibility to ban or enforce smoking bans in the workplace. It's a FWA.
House Bill 238 favorable with amendment, Vice Chair Klausmeier.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Reedy.
No, small thing.
No, Senator Ellis.
Top, dark top.
Yes, Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Guile.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hershey.
No.
No, Madam Chair.
Yes,
Yes, 8-2.
Okay, the next bill is House Bill 260. It's identical to Senate Bill.
Second.
You'll need a roll call on this one too, then.
Yeah, collector. Actually, no, we got some more votes on this one the first time around, but maybe. No, you did not.
I think Solly probably.
On the floor.
Johnny Ray, yeah.
But this isn't the floor.
House Bill
We have to
260
send it back.
favorable, Vice Chair Klausmeier. Yes,
Yes.
Senator Kramer.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Hayes.
No.
No, Senator Reedy.
No.
No, Senator Ellis. Yes, Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hershey.
No.
No, Madam Chair.
yes. Surprise, 8-2.
No, it was
7-3.
8-7-3.
We still have a protest. thing
Oh,
over
okay.
here.
Sorry, I didn't hear it.
We've got a protest. though.
Okay.
Okay, the next bill is House Bill 380. It's identical to Senate Bill 374. You'll probably need a roll call on this one too.
Second.
Another bad bill.
House Bill 380 favorable, Vice Chair Klausmeier.
Yep.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes. Yes, Senator Reedy. No, Senator Ellis. Yes, Senator Washington. Yes, Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Lamb. Yes, Senator Hershey.
No.
No, Madam Chair.
Yes,
Yes, 8-2.
Okay. Yeah, well, the next bill is House Bill 385. It deals with pay stubs and pay statements. It's the same as Senate Bill 38. The bill adds to the information that an employer must include on their physical pay stub or online pay statement. The pay stub must include the employer's name, address, hours, amongst other information. This also is
Roll call.
I asked the Senate sponsor jumped in.
Okay, got a second.
Senator Ellis was the Senate sponsor.
Oh,
This is Senator Ellis's bill.
Think so.
Favorable.
Yeah, anyways,
Move favorable.
that's favorable. Yes, sorry.
House Bill 385 favorable. Vice Chair Klausmeyer.
Yeah.
Yes. Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Reedy. No. Senator Ellis.
Yeah.
Yes. Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Guile.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Lamb.
I thought it was
Yes.
Senator Ellis.
Senator Hershey.
Oh, it was? Okay. Well,
No. Madam Chair.
Yes.
Yes. 8-2.
Oh, we gave Ariana.
okay, the next bill is House Bill 465. This is similar to Senate Bill 436. You have a reprint in front of you. If you recall, as the bill was introduced, it would establish criminal penalties for violations of the wage of the not prevailing wage and misclassification laws. The Senate amended the bill to increase the civil penalties for violations of employee misclassification, struck the criminal penalty for prevailing wage, and reduced the entities who the Maryland Department of Labor had to refer certain violations to. The bill that came over from the House struck the criminal penalties. It raised one civil penalty to the same level that the Senate did, but it didn't raise another civil penalty. And they kept intact all the entities who the bill had to be any certain violations of the tax code had to be referred to. You have a reprint in front of you which conforms it to the Senate bill, but I don't. It's Senator Giles, the sponsor, so.
So the separate fine that's being raised is for repeat violations. I think that was probably an oversight that they didn't do that, or maybe they did. I don't know. Guess I can't speak for them, but I think it should be. I also respectfully on the referrals, the reason why we don't want to follow the House version, I was contacted by the Anne Arundel County State's Attorney's Office, and they basically said like, we don't want these referrals. You know, they're not going to do anything on it. The appropriate enforcement, or similarly sending a letter to the United States Department of Justice. I don't know what they're going to do with that also. So while I appreciate that this is wrong and likely criminal behavior, I don't think that this is something that should ultimately be referred out to every single agency known to man. And I think what we have right now is what I think is the best approach. So.
You would, if you would, and I, no, you,
We have a question.
Separate from that, one thing I think the House bill does do good is have the clear and convincing standard for the violation. It's in line 21 and page 4 of the reprint, which we have struck, that on a showing by clear and convincing evidence of the violation of this subtitle, then that's when the commissioner refers the complaint of the violation. I think it ought to be like that. We're talking about criminal offenses, so I think this should be clear and convincing.
Criminal. Yeah, so that's why it's struck, but.
Why is it struck?
Oh, it's clear and convincing is usually related to criminal.
And this is civil?
This is all civil now, yes. I mean.
What's the standard then if it's not clear and convincing? Is it preponderance?
There's real, in these type of things here, you usually don't have, unless you would say no, you apply knowingly for the type of violation, and then this, so in terms of the referral, which is what this is about, there's no real standard. This is new language.
So is knowingly in here? a knowing violation? Or a violation, a knowingly committed a violation?
That's not, no, that is not specified here. It was clear and convincing. That was struck. And then, which is what you did last year too, when you sent the bill over.
Yeah, I didn't notice it last year, but
Anyway, that's, you know,
Yeah.
it's a call for you.
but we're also striking, but we're also, as we just talked about, striking, we're not referring them to like the Justice Department,
Yeah,
right?
and I noticed that I forgot to strike in the first instance, U.S. Department of Treasury for the that should be struck also. That was a mistake in drafting the amendment. I know, I keep messing up.
We should probably just hold the whole bill till we can get it right, don't you? I don't know. I think we're talking about, I mean, I don't know. I like the clear and convincing standards, but
What do you say, Senator Guy? What are we doing?
The mom and pop.
we don't want,
I mean, do
we don't
we have
want
an
pops to be-
amendment?
Well, there's no, there's.
I mean,
no-
you'd have to hold it, right, and for
Or
him
you
to do
could
an
just-
amendment.
It's an
Yeah,
amendment. You're-
Look,
you're-
yeah, it's fine. If you want to hold it to look at it, I mean, we don't get to fix a drafting thing too, is that right?
Well, the drafting thing would be technical. It's up to you if you
Oh,
want to
something
take
that
it
you
up
could
now.
separately fix.
So let me, can I make a motion to put clear and convincing back in the bill?
It's a chair's call.
I guess I need a second.
The sponsor.
It's fine with me,
Thank you very much.
reluctantly.
So let's hold it and come back with proposed amendments so we can, then we'll know what we're sending over.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
So we're gonna hold House Bill 571. I'm sorry, House Bill 465.
So we're gonna strike U.S. Department of Treasury and put that in.
Yeah, that was just a draft. That was a drafting oversight. That should have been taken out. Okay, the next bill is House Bill 571. It's identical to House Senate Bill 465. You'll probably have to do a roll call on this one too.
I have a second for House Bill 571.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Senator Hayes is the sponsor of the Senate bill.
House Bill 571 favorable, Vice Chair Klausmeyer.
No,
No. Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Reedy.
No.
No. Senator Ellis.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Washington. Yes. Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes. Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Hershey.
No.
No. Madam Chair.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
7-3.
Bill passes.
the next bill on your list is House Bill 589. It's passed the Senate unanimously. It's the Senate bill, which was 809. It passed the Senate unanimously. However, there's an amendment here to conform, to make a clarifying change to the bill and conform it to the Senate bill. So you'll need a favorable with amendment. Yeah.
Second.
And a second on House Bill 589. Do we need to call the roll? Okay, all in favor of House Bill 589?
Passed unanimously.
Unanimous vote, thank you. Okay, 649.
649 is identical to Senate Bill 525. You may need a roll call on this one.
Let's. Wow.
I'm okay.
Okay, all in favor of House Bill 649? Okay, we're fine.
Right.
That's a good thing.
We surprise you every once. We surprise you every once in a while. It's rated on some of your other days.
That's right. Everybody voted for it except Senator Mouse. So
Oh, Mouse.
Yeah.
But Mouse go to the floor.
I think the committee, yeah,
Oh, he might not have been.
yeah.
House
Okay,
Bill 650.
650 is identical to Senate Bill 501. I think you need a roll call on this one because there was one vote against.
House Bill 650.
House Bill 650 favorable, Vice Chair Klausmeyer.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Reedy.
Yeah.
Yes. Senator Ellis.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes. Senator Lamb. Yes, Senator Hershey.
Yeah.
Yes, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's unanimous.
Yeah, you voted, you were the no vote.
This was argument against.
Not too much attention.
You were against.
No?
No. You voting no? We're voting no.
Yes.
I don't know. Are you changing your vote?
Right.
Yeah. No, I did not.
Okay, the next bill is House Bill 710. It's identical to Senate Bill 559. It establishes the household, need a roll call.
Do we want a roll call? Even though this is the chairman's.
We just want to be consistent, Madam Chair.
Roll call on House Bill 7.
House Bill 710 favorable, Vice Chair Klausman.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Reedy.
No.
No, Senator Ellis.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Guile.
Yeah.
Yes, Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hershey.
No.
No, Madam Chair.
Yes. You
Yes.
didn't realize the movers
8 to 2.
requested this bill.
Is that like the gas stations that requested the sign bill?
They really requested this.
They really requested this. They weren't being held hostage.
Okay,
Right.
Okay.
Proof of,
all right.
proof of life.
The next bill is House Bill 874. It's as it passed, it's identical to Senate Bill 613. If you recall, it extends the time for implementation of regulation of long-term assisted living managers. And a clarifying amendment is needed. You have a reprint in front of you. It regards some training classes that folks have to take, and there's a difference in interpretation. So both bills are being amended to say that you can take this type of training, that type of training, or a combination of both. And that's on page 2. You need a favorable amendment. Okay.
Motion and a second. All in favor of House
It was
Bill?
unanimous.
It's good.
Yes, everybody was on this one.
We'll have it unanimous vote.
Okay, next bill is, speaking of signs, this bill is identical to Senate Bill 651 about the signs on gas prices. I think it may need a roll call, at least it did, it wasn't unanimous on the floor.
Well, good thing.
What's unanimous in here?
Second. Come on, give me a second.
House Bill 882 favorable, Vice Chair Klausmeyer.
Yep.
Yes, Senator Kramer.
Yes.
Yes, Senator Hayes. Pass. Senator Reedy.
No.
No. Senator Ellis. Yes. Senator Washington.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Guile.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Lamb.
Yes.
Yes. Senator Hershey.
No.
No. Senator Hayes. No. Madam Chair. Yes. 7-3.
7.
Okay, the next two bills are cross-filed bills. They're this is a Senate bill. You didn't work on the Senate bill, but you have the House bill in front of you. And it's the third reader version. There isn't a reprint, but if you go to the third reader, the bill was put in from the sponsors by the commission, and the commission worked out all the opposition. So there's no opposition to this bill as it sits in front of you, and it came out of the House. It's quickly requires a person to submit a request for acquisition to the Maryland Healthcare Commission and provide specified notice to the residents and staff of the nursing home. The executive director of the commission must review a completed request for acquisition in order to approve the acquisition with conditions, deny the acquisition, or refer the requests for acquisition to the commission for a final decision. The third reader, I can quickly go through it if you want to follow, or you can just go straight to a small amendment that is needed to correct a drafting mistake, which would be on page. You have the amendment in front of you. I didn't put a reprint because it's just a one-word change on page 4 of the reprint or of the third reader version. It changes an or to an and. And the bill is in response to a group that was formed last year by legislation to study acquisitions. And it came out with this new acquisition process. It specifies notices. There's a whole process here for the executive director to review acquisitions upon request. And again, there's 4 possibilities that the executive director can do. They can approve the acquisition with conditions, deny it, or refer to the request to the commission. And then there's a further set of processes for the commission to deliberate if they get a review of acquisition from the executive director. If the person doesn't like the decision of the executive director or the commission, there's an appeal process, which is on page 6 of the bill. And then there are regulations that they must establish, and these regulations reduce one of the more controversial aspects of this acquisition process, and that's reducing the number of beds to 2 per room, and each room in a nursing facility. There was a compromise here, and you'll see if you're looking at the third reader version of the House bill that there was amendments added. So they have to reduce to 2, but they can get a waiver from the department to keep it 2, but they can go back in so many years back to a number. So they're waivered. They have to at least have 3 years down to 2, and then they can go back after that. And that's part of the regulations. Also, they have to pass adopt regulations to provide for patient safety. It also makes changes to the licensing. So any license issued to a nursing home that was acquired has to meet the requirements of the review that was done by the Maryland Health Care Commission. So that's the bill. It's with that one amendment, it would be the House bill is clean and needs no other amendments. It's favored with amendments.
Second, Senator Ellis. You have a question or a second question? All right, let me get a second.
Second.
Okay. Senator Ellis, please.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Chair. And so I remember the hearing of this bill, I had a question on the secrecy and especially when nursing homes are acquired, nonprofit nursing homes are acquired. And I know we never had the discussion on the Senate bill because it looked like it didn't move. So does this bill address that issue, the transparency when, say, nonprofit nursing homes are acquired?
I would have to, I think there was a response sent out about that. I'll have to go dig through the file about that. We can look.
Well, yeah, I remember the response. The response was it's required for hospitals, nonprofit hospitals, but not for nonprofit nursing homes. And that came from the yes, thank you. Yeah. And so
no, this does not address that issue. This is strictly for acquisitions by for-profit nursing homes.
okay, so it doesn't address acquisitions of nonprofits, just for-profit nursing homes.
I'll have to,
Or is
again,
it-
I think it's any acquisition of a nursing home. I can double check to see if it also applies to an acquisition of a nonprofit nursing
I'd
home.
like to hold the bills until
Okay.
we get that news because there are nonprofit nursing homes.
Yes.
There's a whole
Yeah.
conglomerate of them, and
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it wasn't answered. So I think we should hold the
Okay.
bills.
And if it includes, Madam Chair, includes nonprofit nursing homes, I'd love to see if we can put an amendment on it for disclosure of, at the minimum, the monies that transfer.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up again.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, one last bill.
And that also holds the Senate bill too, which was amended to look like the House bill. And the last bill is House Bill 1155. It is the same as Senate Bill 1071, which unanimously passed the Senate also. But there's an amendment which is the House is going to do also on these bills. There was a report requirement added requiring the Health Department to report, and the House sponsor of the bill said that they were okay with not having the report in there anymore. So there's an amendment in front of you which would strike the reporting requirement in both, in this bill and in the House bill or in the Senate bill. Yeah, sorry.
All in favor of House Bill 1155? Do I need to call a roll or? No? Okay. Senator Reedy, you okay? House Bill 1155, unanimous vote. Okay, we did a lot of work today. Thank you.